Once, there was a diver known to the creatures of the land as the lion, a courageous explorer who craved adventure. And although lions don't swim, she was a powerful artist who created waves when she spoke and tsunamis when she cried. She hunted the ocean for beauty, on the search to find something the world had never seen before. But the lion was stubborn, and she cursed the sea. For every stone she unturned, she never found anything more novel or extraordinary than what the ocean already had to offer. And the ocean, not one to be trifled with, in all of her chaos and mystery, was offended by the lion. See, the ocean demanded respect in her home, and one day the lion found herself sucked violently into a riptide, which pulled her down a deep trench, the deepest in the ocean. And as the last rays of sun were visible from the surface, she was greeted by the strange and unfamiliar face of darkness. Darkness, not one to be trifled with, swam down beside her and whispered into her ear, "Lions don't swim." As her eyes adjusted to the dark, she saw sea monsters and scary fish who made her want to hide, but she had nowhere to go. So deeper she sank. These were nothing like the beasts she had conquered on the surface, and as she struggled for the last bits of air, she finally gave into darkness's cold embrace, to which she reminded her, lions don't swim. Alone, cold, and forgotten, the lion lay there on the sea floor, slowly suffocating under the weight of something that used to bring her so much joy, yet literally forced the air from her lungs. And even through all of this pain, darkness, her only company, became a source of comfort and even a friend. Maybe she could leave, but if she tried to swim up, she would have to face her monsters, and lions don't swim. The pinprick sun, now hundreds of miles away, reflected one last time against something shiny and metal. A flashlight. Tired, hungry, and scared, she grabbed it and flicked it on. Light bounced from every corner of the cavern and revealed millions of jewels in its walls, each reflecting in patterns and color combinations she never knew were possible. The lion, not one to be trifled with, knew that darkness could no longer hide the ocean's beauty. And with tears in her eyes, she found the courage to swim upward, because maybe lions don't swim, but she was no ordinary lion. She was a veteran of the ocean, acquainted with her violence and mysteries. She was a sea lion. The sea lion kissed darkness goodbye as she swam past the sea monsters and scary fish. She laughed as the currents tossed her around, and the higher she went, the less the water weighed down on her, and finally, her head popped above water. Surely, someone who has seen such an intimate part of the ocean is no longer just a guest in her tides. The same way, someone who has traveled with darkness knows that although he can never be conquered, he can be tamed. Because more often than not, the job of the explorer, or the diver, or the artist, or the lion is to go down into the deep, dark, scary places where the world never dared to go and bring back something they have never seen. Because even the darkest trenches can hold the most amazing treasure.